Hi, I'm Sam and I am 17 years old. I live in Australia, in Victoria, and I am pre-T and pre-top surgery, and basically pre-everything. The reason I started this channel is I don't have that many trans friends or friends that can really help me with what I'm going through, so I go to YouTube and that's where I get all my advice from people that are going through it. And I thought that it would be a good way to progress the changes I go through, and then I could help other people as well. So the first way I found out that I was transgender was ever since I was little, my mum would put me in dresses and in really girly clothes and stuff like that, and I never liked it. And I've always, like, as a kid, liked the stereotypical boy stuff. Like, I liked action figures, I liked being outside. Well, every kid liked being outside, but I liked really masculine things, and I was really uncomfortable with being feminine. I was uncomfortable with wearing dresses, I was uncomfortable with even the colour pink. Little things like that. And at that age I didn't know at all what this was, and I just thought I was a tomboy. And I started going through primary school, and I got to about year 5 and 6, and that was when it started, like, clicking to me that I was a bit different. I wasn't getting funny feelings in my tummy about boys. I wasn't finding myself attracted to boys. I was more wanting to look like the boys. And so then I came out to my family and my friends as being interested in women, as lesbian. And then it started, like, clicking to me more in high school that I didn't feel right with that either. And yeah, so that was when I started thinking maybe there's something else that's I'm not comfortable with, that isn't right. And I started looking into it, and I went on YouTube and I found like gender gender being gender curious and transgenders, and I, like, basically taught myself as much as I could about it. I didn't really have any family members who were, so I basically just resorted to Google and YouTube, and I talked to friends about it, and it just felt a lot better knowing that I wasn't the only one feeling like this. I was starting to also realize it when I would go into the girls' bathroom. That was the main thing that stood out to me with this. Was I was really uncomfortable with being in girls' bathrooms, with being in girls' clothing stores, in women's underwear stores. I was uncomfortable with women's underwear in general, wearing bras. And a few times I'd have people not just look at me funny in the toilets, but I've had people say things and tell me that I'm not meant to be in here and that this is only for girls. And at the start, when I was a bit younger and I didn't understand, that was only more of I just thought they were just taking the piss out of me. But and I would just wouldn't take it to heart. But then I started to think about it more as I got older, and whenever I got those remarks, I agreed with them. I wasn't supposed to be in there, and it didn't feel like I was supposed to be in there, so I'd avoid going to the toilet, which isn't good. But yeah, that's what kind of stood out to me, that I really need to do something about this, and really need to try and do my best to make myself comfortable. And yeah, so that's when I really came to the conclusion that I want to change the way my body is to match the way I feel inside. As cliche as that sounds, but that's the only way I can really describe it. And then I started dressing not just to feel comfortable, but to pass as a male. And that made me feel more comfortable. Like, when I was looked at as a boy and I was greeted as a boy and people made the assumption that I was a boy and treated me like one, I felt more comfortable. And that is where, like, I started needing to think about it more. And I made a few friends that were also transgender, and I started talking to them about it, and I noticed that I had the same feelings as them, and that I was doing the same thing as them. Like, I wanted to make my voice sound deeper, I wanted to conceal my chest, I wanted to walk more sternly, like make myself look more masculine. And yeah, so that's how it all started. Um, so I'm 17 now, going on 18 at the end of the year. At the end of the year, I'm hoping to be starting testosterone, and I've got the okay from my mum and dad for that, which is good. And at the moment, all of my friends and some of my family know that I'm transgender, and I've started binding my chest and little things like that to try and make it a bit more better for me to pass. Like, I'm trying to, yeah, do that. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I haven't really like wrote anything down. I know a lot of people on YouTube write down what they're gonna say. I'm kind of just going on the spot right now. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video to keep progress of how I'm going, and hopefully when I start testosterone, then I can keep track on like the changes I have, and hopefully I can make some friends on here. Yeah.